What if space was talking and we just didn't know how to listen? Across the decades, we've intercepted eerie signals from the cosmos that scientists still can't explain. Some call them errors, others believe they're messages. Let's dive into the 10 messages received from space that still can't be explained. The Lormer Burst. In 2007, astronomer Duncan Lormer was analyzing pulsar data from the Parkes Observatory in Australia when something jaw-dropping popped up, a powerful millisecond-long burst of radio waves. It was so intense, it should have burned through layers of space interference, yet it came from far beyond our galaxy. Dubbed the Lormer Burst, it was the first of what we now call fast radio bursts, or FRBs, but at the time it was completely unexpected. With no known source nearby and no repeating signal, it challenged everything we thought we knew about deep space radio communication. Some theories range from black hole collisions to, yes, alien technology. The perplexing wow signal. On August 15, 1977, Jerry R. Amon was scanning data from the Big Ear Radio Telescope in Ohio when he saw it, a sudden 72-second spike in radio intensity from the constellation Sagittarius. He was so amazed he circled the data and wrote "wow" in the margins. The frequency, 1420 megahertz, was exactly the kind an alien civilization might use, as it's a universal hydrogen line. Despite decades of attempts, the signal has never been repeated. Some scientists believe it could have been a comet or interference, but no explanation has ever stuck. The wow signal remains one of the most iconic space mysteries to this day. The SHG B0214A anomaly. In 2004, SETI at Home, an internet-based project analyzing radio data, picked up a strange and persistent signal from deep space. It appeared to come from the region between Pisces and Aries. But what made it odd? It fluctuated in frequency as if something was accelerating or decelerating it, like a rotating beacon or a moving ship. Even stranger, the signal repeated 3 times, yet didn't match any known astronomical object or satellite. While skeptics chalk it up to software errors or cosmic noise, the signal's pattern remains unexplained and incredibly suspicious. The Russian mystery quasar of 1965. In the mid-1960s, Soviet scientists studying quasars picked up a puzzling transmission from a deep space object dubbed CTA-102. At first, they assumed it was just a normal radio source until it began fluctuating in intensity in a way that suggested intelligence. Some Soviet astronomers seriously considered that it might be an alien beacon. Even the US took notice, with speculation running wild. While CTA-102 was later identified as a variable quasar, the early behavior of its signals, rapid brightening and dimming in a pattern rhythm, remains oddly artificial sounding even today. The repeating FRB 121102. In 2012, the Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico detected a powerful burst of radio waves from a galaxy over 3 billion light years away. Unlike the Lormer Burst, though, this one came back, and it came back again and again. Called the FRB 121102, it's the first repeating fast radio burst ever discovered. The signal comes from a dwarf galaxy, and though many bursts have been recorded since, no one knows what's causing them. Are they natural? Are they mechanical? The repeating nature suggests a rotating machine or transmitter, and that keeps the extraterrestrial theories alive and buzzing. The XFile signal LGM-1. In 1967, Jocelyn Bell Burnell was monitoring a radio telescope when she noticed regular pulses, perfectly timed every 1.3 seconds. At first, she and her team joked it might be little green men, and the signal was even labeled LGM-1. As it turned out, it was the first discovered pulsar, a rapidly spinning neutron star. But think about it, before we understood pulsars, the rhythmic, artificial-like ticking of LGM-1 was indistinguishable from an intentional transmission. To this day, it's a reminder that the first sign of alien intelligence might look like something natural, until it's not. The alien beacon of HD 164595. In 2016, Russian scientists picked up a powerful signal seemingly coming from a star HD 164595, 94 light years away in the Hercules constellation. The signal was strong, focused, and occurred at a frequency often used in space communications. Was it aliens? The buzz hit headlines fast. However, after deeper investigation, no repeating signals were found, and astronomers suggested it could be military satellite interference. Still, many in the SETI community were intrigued by the characteristics and origin of it. The source has never been definitively identified. The Pioneer anomaly. Okay, this isn't a message in the traditional sense, but it's still a form of unexplained communication. Both Pioneer 10 and 11 spacecrafts, launched in the 1970s, began drifting off their expected courses ever so slightly. For decades, scientists were baffled. Was something or someone interacting with them? Could it be unknown gravitational forces or even deliberate redirection? The anomaly was eventually attributed to heat emissions pushing against the crafts, but not everyone buys that explanation. Some believe these slight nudges might have been artificial or even a test from out there. The Black Knight satellite signal. According to urban legend and some fringe scientists, an unknown object has been orbiting Earth for over 13,000 years. This so-called Black Knight satellite first entered the public eye in 1954 when newspapers claimed the US Air Force detected mysterious satellites in polar orbit, decades before any nation had the capability to launch one. Later, ham radio operators claimed to intercept signals supposedly coming from this ancient satellite. NASA dismisses it as space debris or a thermal blanket from a shuttle mission, but conspiracy theorists insist it's still up there, whispering messages we haven't yet translated. The space roar, a sound no one expected. In 2006, NASA's Arcade balloon mission picked up something unbelievable, a massive radio signal roaring from every corner of the sky. It was 6 times louder than any known cosmic background, far stronger than anything stars, galaxies, or dust clouds could reproduce. Dubbed the space roar, this baffling noise seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Even today, scientists can't agree what caused it. It's not from black holes, supernovas, or quasars. Some theorists suggest it might even be the result of unknown physics, or a galaxy-scale transmission we simply don't understand yet. So, were these cosmic signals accidents, glitches, or something more intentional? Whether it's deep space beacons or unexplained transmissions, the universe keeps whispering secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a mystery, and until next time, keep your ears to the stars.